Hello, everybody. This is Tiffany's Tarot, free card readings with Tiffany Reynolds, and I'm your host, Jim Andre. How's it going, Tiff?
I'm doing good. How are you, Jim?
I've been pretty good, thank you. It's been a while.
Yes, it has been a very long time.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we got Julianne Guthrie Smolson. I would love to get a line for a reading about the next week.
Or about next week. All right. Let me see. Okay, Julie. Yes, thank you, Julie. It's been a long time since I've done tarot. I've been a busy bee this year, so I'm gonna start doing tarot again. I've been very busy at work. I've started for a lot of you guys, if you're just joining us now. I've started a side business called Choopies Broomsticks. Um, and if you're just seeing pictures on my Facebook uh, with a shorter lady, older lady, her name is Arlene. She is my best friend from my work. We started a business called Choopies Broomsticks Incorporated. It's based off my two grandmothers and also my best friend Manny from work. It's with haunted places, monsters, and all kinds of fun stuff. So we have everything from jewelry, witchy stuff, and we like to do, go to the public and sell interesting things. So I've been doing that. Manny's been kind of helping out when he can. I've been promoting on Facebook. We've been going to haunted places. Harley likes spooky stuff. I like spooky stuff. Manny likes spooky things. He likes horror movies, all that fun stuff. He loves monsters. So we kind of try to incorporate all of that fun stuff, paintings and all that fun stuff. So we have all that going on. But I'm going to try to get back with the tarot. I know a lot of people have been asking, just in general, a lot of people have been asking. And I know a lot of people in the United Kingdom, especially for Drew, they've been asking him as well. So I'm trying to get back with that. So sorry, I've been a busy bee, guys. I've had a busy year this year. That's a good thing to be busy. I've seen your products. It looks like you're having fun with it. Yeah, and I'm actually meeting new people and getting out there in the city. So that's a good thing, new experiences. So San Antonio is a big place. I know El Paso. For a lot of people that don't know me, I'm actually from El Paso, Texas. Now, El Paso is already haunted. I can guarantee you that every part of El Paso, you got to consider it's Wild West. It used to be part of Mexico. And I actually had two pictures of my grandmothers. So let me show you. So this is my grandma, Richa. Alicia. Alice is English. Now she's the one that actually would tell me about like the chupacabra and the boogeyman and all of them. But she could never say chupacabra. She would always call him Chupi. So that's where we got the Chupi part for the Chupies. As for the cinnamon broomsticks, let me get you the other picture of my other grandma. So this is my grandpa Bill and my grandma Sue. My grandma Sue actually, I would be with her a lot as a child. I grew up with her 95% of the time when I was a child. And she had cinnamon broomsticks in our house. And I actually found out she was from West Virginia and everything, but the cinnamon broomsticks was to ward off people that was unwelcome in the house. It was to bless your home. It was a protection thing, and also for fortune, keep your money and stuff like that. And I didn't know all of that until I got older, and she told me what all that stuff was about. But my grandma was from West Virginia. West Virginia, they have their own superstitions and stuff, but also it's a southern thing. So you might actually go to like southern states and you might actually see people with cinnamon broomsticks on their porch or behind their door. And they might tell you the same thing. And you might think it's a little bit weird, but no, it's actually a southern tradition. Um, and in West Virginia, you see that there because that's part of the thing over there. So yeah, that's where we got the choupies and the broomsticks part from. Was both my grandma's, and then Arlene has a thing for things spooky and monsters, and Manny does too. So we just included all of that and just ran with the ideals. So that's what we have now. Um, but anyways, Julie, I'm gonna get back to your reading. So if you guys are wondering where I've been gone, that's where we have been. Okay, I didn't disappear off the face of the earth. I've just been busy. So anyways, Julie, I'm gonna get back to your reading. So next week, you got a lot of things coming, especially towards Christmas time. Christmas time, a lot of things are coming. So first one, movements. So probably visiting family or somebody's coming to visit you regard in movement, travel, seeing new places. Okay. Another thing is physical health, grounding, and foundations. So for that being said, pay attention to your physical health. Could be somebody around you, somebody you know, maybe their health is not doing that great. Grounding will be needed, and also foundations could be a foundation of what you consider relationships, a foundation of what you believe is normal or what a person believes is normal, a job, something that involves a foundation or the beginning of a foundation. And the reason I say foundations is because partnership came at the bottom. So foundations, maybe somebody around Christmas time, people want a relationship. Okay. Um, you also have the horse. So accepting help from another and delegating authority. So somebody may be coming by, and this person may be asking help from you, or you're helping another person. And it just might be out of the blue that they just show up. Okay. And then with the Grill Knight, this is somebody that's wanting romance. Okay. Um, but also This may be somebody that's seeking something very serious as well. Okay. I also have fear. So somebody might be a little bit fearful. May be the fear of rejection. Okay. I also have joy. And the last one I have is the raven. So it says magic, coincidences, and signaristic events. So pay attention to a lot of birds, a lot of ravens. They're usually associated with magic, but pay attention to a lot of coincidences that are coming. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Julie.
Dedrick Hilton says hello. How you doing, Dedrick?
Hi, Dedrick.
And we get a hello here from Ghost House Paranormal, New Jersey.
Hey, Marina. Marianne. Marianne. Hey, Marina. My bad.
Dedrick, would you like a reading? Julianne says, thank you very much. It resonates.
You're welcome, Julie.
Yeah, so Tiffany, it sounds like you've been very busy.
Oh, yeah. Very, very busy. And next year, we're doing the Paranormal Festival again. Arlene wants to go bigger and badder, she says, for Ghost. So we have another event coming up in January from Retro City. So we're going to that one. February is Take Me Back to the 80s with Retro City. And then in March, it's Zombies. So that'll be fun. And then April is Selena. So Selena was a famous Tejano singer here in San Antonio, Corpus Christi area. So that'll be fun around fiesta time. So party hardy. So we got a lot of things coming up for us.
Well, at least you won't be bored. You'll be busy. So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I'm always a busy bumblebee.
See, we're streaming on different platforms, but only certain comments come through. So, if
Oh,
anybody's out there asking for a reading on a different platform or different page that I can't see, I apologize for not being able to see that. So, because I don't get everything through here. Do you see comments at all, Tiffany, on your device? No.
no, mine's on StreamYard.
I don't see anybody else in the chat room right now. Again, 3 viewers from the Alien Connection Truth Network. Well, it's been so long since you've done a show, Tiff. How long has it been?
Oh, since the Paranormal Fest. Oh, that was in September. September, October, November, December, 4 months.
Yeah.
4 months. But I know a lot of people have been messaging me for personals and stuff.
It's been longer than that since you've done Tiffany's Tarot, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to start making all the stuff that we sell and everything. But
So what
I'm
did you want to get back to doing it like once a week or
yeah, I'm gonna start doing Tiffany's tarot when I'm not doing the events with Retro City, then doing Tiffany's tarot. But if I'm not able to do it on Saturday, if I'm with Retro City, then I'll be changing it to Sunday. So we can do it that way.
I guess we could do it once a week and then beforehand whatever the schedule is, we'll post it
Yeah,
so
that's
they'll
fine.
know whether it be Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, and I can give you a heads up.
Yeah, that'll work.
And you, Jim, how has your schedule been?
Not too bad. I mean, I'm retired, so I'm flexible. Makes it kind of easy for me.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Bradley recently? Or?
A few days ago, yeah, he wanted
Oh, yeah.
me to be on the show on Friday, but I got off late on Friday and I had to go shopping
Oh, yeah.
and get groceries. What's your guys' show gonna be on
Uh,
Sunday?
Ju- Julie's asking, have you felt any impact from the solar flares?
Me, I always feel drained and I always feel physically sick when they're going off and up and down on the charts. I don't feel great, to be honest, from them solar flares. I don't feel great at all. I don't feel bueno.
I have a Facebook user saying, hello, everyone. A special greeting to you, Mr. Jim. Hello, Facebook
Hello.
user. I have no way of knowing who you are because it says Facebook user. Julie says solar flares are kicking her butt.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like you're on a roller coaster with them solar flares. You're not on a roller coaster and you're just going up and down, left and
Facebook
right.
user, would you like to have a reading? Like I said, I don't know who that is. It just says Facebook user. Well, now I've got a riddle here. It's the one that you wished a happy birthday for me last 10th of December. I don't know who
Oy, oy, oy.
that
That's okay.
is. Okay, thank you for the riddle. I'll try to figure it out. No one's asking for a reading.
How was your interview yesterday, Jim? I saw that you guys were interviewing a woman that was a psychic.
Oh, yeah, that went pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. We interviewed a lady named Maureen.
Mhm. Did Bradley get off the topic with dragons and leprechauns and what have you?
No, not too bad. No, no.
Maybe I should have Arlene go on Bradley's show one day and they can talk it out about dragons. She's obsessed with dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could
Was
probably have
that
questions.
was that a lady you work with, or?
Yeah, she's the one that I have the pictures with that I post on Facebook from
Oh, yeah.
Turkey. She loves dragons.
Yeah, her and
I'm
Bradley get
surprised.
along fine.
I'm surprised Bradley hasn't talked about Krampus yet, since it's being close to Christmas.
About
That's an
what?
interesting creature, Krampus.
Oh, yeah, Bradley's more into the esoteric side of things, and demons and the occult.
Well, maybe he should do. You guys should do a Christmas special on creatures from Christmas, strange creatures from Christmas.
Do a creature feature.
Something, I don't know. I know last year we did what Scrooge and the Three Ghosts, and how is almost similar to tarot, I think. Yeah, that's what we did.
Julie's asking a question. Here's a question if nobody else is here. Is a friend of mine channeling part of my future? Just a piece about a tablet.
Here's a question. Like an iPad tablet? Or this friend of yours, Julie, has done a reading for you.
Oh, she's saying an ancient tablet. It is a celebratory moment.
I wonder if that's two timelines coming into one.
Facebook user says, hello, Tiffany, my love.
Hello?
Julie says, not knowing about my story.
Probably, Julie, it might be like certain timelines affecting you.
Marianne Clark is here. Marianne, would you like to have a reading?
Do you still have that doll and that chair? She made a reel about it, and I think she was channeling without knowing it. So I'm working. She probably was, and she didn't mean to interfere. But yeah, sometimes we channel into other people, whether we realize it or not. Or what happens, Julie, is sometimes we are so busy, like in our own world, like we can be listening to music and like, or dreaming, like daydream is what I call it. Daydreaming, and like we see like bits and pieces of like a timeline way years down. I mean, years down, 20, 30 years down. You might see like bits and pieces of a person's face, maybe like a newspaper, and it might spell out a person's name or something. Then you come to find out it's actually somebody you're going to meet or talk to. Or it might be like a specific place you actually come upon years later. It might be in another country or something. I've actually had that happen before. I call it like deja vu, but I've actually had that kind of stuff happen before. And maybe that's what she's doing, and she doesn't realize she's doing it.
Marianne says she still has the dolls.
I saw that you posted We're trying to get rid of them.
And she's saying yes, she'd like to have a reading by my beautiful friend Tiffany.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to do a Christmas one for you. All right. So, Marianne, I have self care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness, the parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. So for Christmas time, on the other side, they want you to know that self care, taking care of yourself and putting yourself first is very important this year for you. Family, thy love is a present in the presence of thee, a comforting veil that warms the heart and hugs the soul. So, spending time with family and having people you consider family around you is very important. Yule log. Insert me with a bleeding thought, a sacred creation birthed from thy. I am God, I am a goddess, I am creation, and I am a creator. So a Yule log is a type of log. It's usually like a little chocolate cake that people bake in other countries. It's a sweet, actually, and it's used to represent the winter solstice. And some people they light candles. It's almost like a birthday cake, and they usually try to blow out the candles and think of all of the things that are good that had happened to them this year and what they would like for next year, kind of like January. You know how people are like, okay, this is my wish list for what I want for the beginning of January. This is what I'm going, these are my goals, these are my obligations and stuff. So try to do something like that. Focus on what you have that brought you fondness and happy memories during this Christmas time. Ceremony. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for a better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. So ceremonies is important. So when we celebrate Christmas, you might have family traditions that usually you do, or maybe ones that kind of you used to have somebody that was real close to you, and maybe it was like a mom or a grandma that you actually used to like to do, and then over time you may have forgotten, and maybe you would like to bring that around to your family now. So that's what I'm also picking up. Feasting, right? Because food makes the world go round. This one says, "Let us feast upon the nourishing, and be thankful for thy feast. Nor here or there, yet everywhere let it be." So, of course, favorite foods being favorite dishes and bringing back recipes that you love and you cherish. Dove medicine, thy wings are thick and strong, I see, for they have battled The most unforgiving wins. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on, soar like never be. So, usually, Christmas is supposed to be associated with the dove, time of peace, but also the dove usually is supposed to represent peace after a lot of trials and upheavals and uproars in life. So at this time, it's saying um, you've went through a lot in life, but now it's time to take a moment and celebrate the victories in life. You've overcome so much, and you're going to new places. You don't have to look back now. Cardinal medicine. Thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for thy gods. You are worth of all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. So cardinals are actually loved ones from the other side, those that are visiting from heaven, actually. And what this means is that you have loved ones from the other side that may be paying you personal visits and watching and observing you, but they're choosing to come visit you from the other side. Just keep your eyes out for them. Solstice, all hail the cunning truth in which it burns deep within root. Rise above the ashes and claim the gods are waiting for your glory, your name. So, since we are around Christmas time, the winter solstice is starting. So, at this time, everything is pretty much dying and decaying, but also that means that it's also rebirthing itself. Nature is refixing itself. So, it's about to restart itself because soon spring comes back again and everything is back setting into motion. So, with that being said, you know that your roots are very thick in what you believe and who you are. And you also know that where you are needed and where you need to go. So, you're kind of like on a wheel and you are the person that is in control of your life, right? You are your own seasons, you are your own calendar, you know what is best for you, and you go where your heart and your soul takes you. You don't need anybody else to dictate for you. Silent night. If by night of the world should sleep, a sleep so deep, the silence be deafening, there would be sound, nothing at all, and at all nothing would be sound. So, silent night, just like that song, Silent Night. Now is the time to take a break from the world and just invest in taking the time and focusing on what is most important to you and just taking that solitude and resting from the world and enjoying the actual peace of a Christmas tree and all the ornaments, right? Seeing all the beautiful snow outside, just looking at photographs and just being in the presence of now. Instead of focusing about all of your worries, just take a breather, take a moment, and just enjoy the beautiful silence. And just remind yourself you have so much more than what it looks like. So that's what I have for you.
Okay, we have a Facebook user here saying, I love the flowers in your hair.
Thank you.
And we don't know the name, Facebook user again, but would you have time to give me a reading?
Sure, I can do one.
Okay, she says it's Stephanie.
Okay. So, Stephanie, I'm going to do your cards right now. Okay, so Stephanie, I have the time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. So I'm not sure if you have been down on yourself or trying to force yourself to try to be in a circle or in a check mark, if you will, trying to be this person, and you know realistically that that's not who you are. And with this card, it's just saying, be happy with who you are on the inside, because maybe that's not who the world has probably taught you. You have to be this way and that way, and every person is unique and different. And what the world says, it's not ideal for everybody, because everybody is different and unique, and not everybody else can be you. Everybody has flaws and everything, but that's okay. That's what makes people unique about them. So this one says, a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. So you might have to be coming out from what you were used to. You might have to be the person to step up and probably introduce yourself to a new situation, or you might meet somebody that might introduce you. But it first involves you having to introduce yourself to a new set of people, a new opportunity that brings itself to you. But you gotta get away from being shy. Maybe it might not be something that usually you would go for. That says the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. So maybe you're feeling called to do something different than what you're doing. Maybe right now you're feeling like, well, I want to do this, but I'm doing this right now. But there's something nagging at your soul that feels more at ease for you than what you're doing now. So what you're doing now is forcing yourself to do something, but on your heart and in your soul and in your mind, there has to be something else out there that is more for your life purpose, your soul purpose, and you feel it. And whatever that you're doing right now is not making you happy. Yeah, it might pay the bills or whatever, but it's really not, filling that void. And you just feel like, I need to be somewhere else. There's something way out there that there's got to be something else. Listen to the internal song of your soul, tune into it, and learn to trust it. So there has been something that's been probably your spark, your interest, your passion. And if you actually pay attention, maybe that's what your purpose is. And you'll just know, but you'll have to pay attention more, because you know what you want. Somebody else can't tell you this is what you're going to do. And your soul will know. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. So you might be with people that may not truly support you, or they may be backstabbers, and they don't really fully support you in something, or they don't truly believe in you. And with that being said, you need to leave these people behind. Wow, you nailed that. Yeah. So there's little foxes in here. So you might be dealing with people that are very sneaky. They come up to you, they smile in your face and say, hey, have a wonderful day. And then when you have your back turned, they are the most malicious and evil people. And those are not true friends. They also could be family members. You can have friends, you can have family members. It could also be coworkers in this. And unfortunately, you have that happening a lot. And then at the bottom, I have, you are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but just be yourself. So you're meant to shine. You're meant to be yourself, but you'll find what you're meant to do. But the first step is leaving these people behind and you'll find yourself and what your purpose is. So that's what I have for you. Okay.
Okay. Marianne saying she still has the doll and the chair.
They need to both leave.
Yeah, I remember a video you and Marianne did a while back, right? With the doll.
Yeah,
Doll
she's
was
been
being.
having problems with that chair and that doll, and her cat tried to tear off that doll's leg. So I have my doll still, but she don't do anything crazy. My cat hasn't tried to tear her up. I don't think she's that terrifying. So,
How's your cat doing? Is the cat better now? I know it was sick a while back.
yeah, he's doing a lot better. I think
Oh,
he
that's good.
may have asthma, so I might have to take him back to the vet. But um, I need to get a second opinion. So
Is he acting like he's feeling better now? Is he eating better and stuff like that?
yeah, he's eating and everything, but he's
Well,
kind
that's
of
good.
sounds like he's wheezing, so I think he has asthma.
Oh,
Yeah, I need to go to another veterinarian and maybe get a second opinion and see what they say.
well, what did this vet say? What did he diagnose the cat with?
They just said that he had like a cold. Just I guess cats can get a cold like a human can, and they give him an antibacterial shot,
Oh, like an antibiotic.
antibiotic shot.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
said if he doesn't get better, just bring him back. And they said his lungs sound great and everything, but I just heard him today, and he sounds like he's kind of wheezing. So I'm like, does he have asthma? I don't
Well,
know.
they do purr.
Yeah, it might be his purring. I don't know. I just want to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's just my philosophy.
Yeah.
So, but he's doing good. He's eating, he's getting around and everything, but I just want to
Well,
get
that's
that.
good. I mean, if he's got if he's got a good appetite, that's a sign of good health. So,
Yeah, I just want to get that checked out and make sure he's 100% okay. So, in January, I'm gonna start having him be checked out, and my other cat make sure. Yeah, because you never know. So
yeah. How old are they now? They're brother and sister. Two brothers.
they're two
They're,
brothers. My
they're
sister,
siblings, right? Yeah.
yeah, my sister gave them both to me at the same time. They're both 8 years old, so they're getting up in their senior age. So a cat is actually considered a senior at 10 years old. So
Right.
I got to take, you know, their health.
We have Joanne Stewart here asking, can she have a card or is it too late? You can do a reading for Joanne.
Yes, I can do.
All right.
All right, Joanne. Okay, so Joanne, I have show that you care. So you may have somebody around you that is unsure if you care, or maybe you may give mixed messages, or maybe this is how you feel around another person. But somebody is getting confused because maybe one person is very lovey-dovey, very compassionate, very sincere, very gentle, very kind, and somebody may be very holding back. Uh, they like kind of flee at the idea of love, or they're very um, just like that song. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Maybe they've been hurt before, so they don't really know how to express love or show authentic love. So, love might be a scary kind of thing. So, the dragon's kind of like, I don't know what to do with it. Okay. Because this card, it says, share your thoughts. So, maybe this person um, does better when they realize they have something better by sharing thoughts. And then they realize, oh, you guys have something in common. And it might not have to be like a romantic interest. It could be somebody that's a friend or somebody that just wants to get to know you. It could be a coworker and they're trying to find something of interest. I don't know. To make it easier. Or maybe this is you trying to get used to other people. Okay. I also have let two become one. So in the love department is what I call it, is this is somebody that may want a relationship where two people become the ideal of one. Okay. Or this could be, like I said, a person that is trying to want a some kind of friendship, but they don't know how to be friends, or they don't know how to even, if you guys are compatible or where to go with that. Um, but somebody would like maybe a little bit more, right? Um, Maybe somebody is very masculine, right? And somebody is very feminine. So masculine is very protective, and of course the feminine is to be very gentle, submissive and everything. But if two people are both masculine, it can cause a problem because two people can bump heads, right? So I also have seek the lesson. So there's some kind of lesson that maybe you're interested in, or this other person, or maybe you or this other person have went through something where it caused somebody to learn a lesson that they didn't want to, or it was quite the shocker. So there's something about a lesson here. Um, okay. But also it means to be aware of maybe this person or you have went through something in the past. Okay. I also have you were born to create. So somebody is meant to be a creator. They're very original, they're very authentic, they're very unique, and they know how to turn any situation from chaos and drama and flip the switch into a situation where it turns into their favor. Okay. I have surrender to the flow with the ladybug. So usually the ladybug symbolizes love, and it's on the leaf with the fall time. So something could have happened in the fall time. Um, but with this, surrendering to the flow means literally surrendering to how things should go. Don't try to force it. Just let things happen naturally. Don't try to force something. Just let things happen the way it should be. Make the sacrifice. So there may be in this situation something that requires a sacrifice on your part or the other person. Um, but just like this dragon is holding a skull and observing. Maybe somebody is observing from a distance because they don't have a lot of information or they need more information before they go ahead and make a judgment. So it says nurture all your love. So somebody may need to be more nurturing or needs to show more love and nurturing. The last one I have is protect the wild and green. So somebody may be very warrior like. So see how she's got like her knife and everything. She's got her battle shield and ready to go. So somebody may be a vegan, somebody may be very protective about animals, the environment, and everything. But with that being said, that's what I have for you.
All right. Marianne says she's sending her doll to you, Tiffany.
Oh no, no,
She
no,
wants
no,
to,
no, no, no. I'm good. I'm
to
good.
visit
No, I'm
you.
good.
Her
Rosa's
doll,
enough.
her doll
Rosa's
wants to
enough
visit
for
you.
me. Rosa's enough for me, and so is Benjamin, Mel, and Glarity. They're enough.
Joanne says, "Wow, thanks a million. Sending love and white light."
You're welcome, Joanne.
So, like I was saying, Tiffany, you want to do this like once a week, or
Yeah, once a
all right?
week.
Oh, it's almost the top of the hour already. Goes by quick.
Yeah.
Got about another 8 minutes. I don't see anyone else in the chat room that wants a reading at the moment. Of course, like I said, I don't get all the comments either from every platform. So,
I think next week I can do a special fantasy edition.
fantasy edition.
Yep.
Wow.
Pull out all my fantasy decks. And no, not the naughty, naughty, naughty ones. Uh, a certain
What,
somebody
how
who was
many?
inquiring about that.
Joanne Stewart says she'll keep you posted.
All right. Thank you, Joanne.
Yeah. How many different types of decks do you have?
I have almost 100.
Wow.
So, but I got
No,
a
no
good
matter what.
bit of
Now, when you do a reading with so many different decks, no matter what deck you use or choose to use, the reading comes out the same.
it's different for the person that I'm reading. So I may have different decks and they may have it's the same cards, they don't change, but the cards change for the person depending on whom I'm reading for.
So, in other words, my question basically is if you got two different decks, if no matter what deck you use, the reading will be the same result.
It depends. So for an oracle is just more specific guidance into a situation. Tarot is more inclined of what's past, present, and future. Now that one may not always change, but it depends depending on who that person interacts with, if that person met a new person, if that person changes a job, if that person moves. etc. That's the only time it may change, or it's picking up on another person.
Right. Julianne is asking, does Tiffany have triple X naughty cards?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Shame,
do.
shame, shame, shame. What am I
But I
getting?
rarely use them for love readings. Because some
What,
people, you never know. You never know, okay?
what am I getting myself into?
And this is the newest ones I got today.
Julianne says those are for private readings.
Yeah, those are very
Well,
private
we
and
could always
personal.
do a rated X, no?
Yeah, no. No bueno. No bueno. And this is the newest one I got, the occult tarot. So for people that like demonology or whatever, that's a new one.
So that would make a difference in the reading, those compared to a regular deck of tarot.
Yeah, so for example, like something like that would be like if a person suspects like they're being hexed or cursed or somebody sending like demons or something on them, then okay, then I would use that deck to see which demon is coming after them or which one do they suspect is hurting them or etc. Compared to a
Oh,
regular tarot deck that's telling a person, their past, present, and future. Those are
oh, I
completely
see. Yeah.
two differences. Yeah. So I have a deck for just about everything. But yeah, sometimes unfortunately in the spiritual community you meet people that use tarot for bad purposes. And
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like anything else. It's all about the intent, I guess, right?
yeah, but I do get asked sometimes by people that they suspect that they are being harmed and manipulated. So that's why I saw that one. And I'm like, okay, that might be more prevalent because I'm starting to get readings like that where people are asking me about, are they dealing with something in their home, or especially since I did readings for like PD region and they came across some certain not friendly entities and other things. You never know what
Uh,
goes on in the night. So that would be more towards them. So, especially if they're investigating places where they've had satanic worship and stuff, and they need to know.
yeah, I'm sure that does happen occasionally, right?
Oh yeah, when we're talking about haunted places and on-site, and they need help with that stuff. Absolutely, when
Yeah.
they're involving a
Well,
psychic.
we're just about at the top of the hour, so next week, what are we going on? Friday, Saturday?
Let's do Saturday.
All right, so Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
sounds
sounds good. So we'll all be on Saturday, next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, for those that want to join us and get a free reading from Tiffany. And we're just about at the top of the hour, so thank you guys for interacting with us, and we'll see you all next.
bye.